Friends, hello, how are you doing? What a day, what a day. We are but one day closer to seeing bigger money in the market, and we're already seeing signs of that. So let the money come. Mr. T-Pain is coming into office here. They're moving in. So 2 days knocked off. Tomorrow, we're gonna see what happens here. It's kind of a wild card. We'll see what happens here tomorrow with the market. Obviously, reports coming out today. CPP, all that, inflation. It's not terrible, but it's not where they want it. So the market had mixed feelings about it. It wasn't, just wasn't a terrible day. Thursday, Friday, more or not are the days that I'm looking for some, bigger movement in the market. Now, let's talk about Trump media here real fast. Just kind of gather, talked about this yesterday, so I don't want to go over it too much. I don't want to really go over my plan too much because I've talked about it so much. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm sure I will. As I yap here about it. So, Trump media today, it did kind of what I expected. I wasn't expecting much out of today, and I said that yesterday. I was like, it's a toss-up, it's a 50-50. I wasn't expecting much push today because yesterday we had such push on it that I figured today would be a little bit of a resistance, a little bit of a not a sell-off, but like a we're here, we've made it to this top, and we're gonna take camp. We're gonna make camp right here, and we'll get back at it here soon. So with that, I think this is a great start to what's coming here with Trump media here, and obviously, I think the majority of people right now, we're looking at this as a certain kind of play right now, where we're looking at this as like, we're looking at Thursday, Friday of this week for this stock to potentially run to some pretty nice levels, okay? I'm probably going to sell out probably around Thursday, Friday, depending where this thing runs. I suspect it will do well those 2 days, I suspect. But obviously there is next week as well. And obviously after this week, Biden's done. Next week, when the market opens back up on Tuesday, because Martin Luther King Day is Monday, and that's inauguration too. But Trump will be our president, so the market should be doing very well. Just off the sense of we have a new president, things are changing. Trump's writing things into action, and the market's going to be going buck wild off of that. So with that right there, I think some of you may sell this week, some of you may sell next week, or sell this week, buy back in, however you're going to play it. Here's my bullet points of, what for me personally, I am concerned about halting. They will halt. The stock will get halted because it will turn into a feeding frenzy here with the stock more than not. Later this week, or especially early into next week, when the stock will be running hot. Be happy with profit. Don't get yourself stuck up, too high up of a position here. Make sure you're leaving escape route. I can't urge that enough, because last time this thing ran before Trump won the actual election, the stock was being halted like crazy, and people were getting stuck. I was seeing comments. People were like, I got stuck today. They halted it. They halted it like 7 times in one day. At one point, be happy with profit. Come up with a game plan, go with it, and trust me, it's going to feel a lot better to have profit than be stuck in this, because don't kid yourself, people are going to take profit. People are going to take profit, and this thing will settle somewhere lower than what it is right now going into February. I guarantee you that. But I do think this is going to be a very interesting year for Trump media, the stock in general, with what they can, with the fluctuation of the stock, essentially. I think, it's obviously Trump won the election, so, we're at least going to have this stock, this company here for the next 4 years, and we'll see what they do with it. What can it get itself into, and Trump already is hyping the company, Trump Media here, so True Social here, as he does, which is good, because for you if you're in this for the long term, Trump's already saying he's going to release, UFO stories, what's going on, he's stories that you can't get anywhere else. He's going to release them just on True Social, so people may be forced to download the app, go to it, which obviously brings in revenue because of ads, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's going to be probably the best year the company's ever had, and we'll see what quarterlies look like. Becoming a real investor in this stock, okay, what are we working with here? What do they got? What are they going to do this year? what's the partnerships, what's the price, what are we bringing in here, debt ratio, all that kind of stuff. But right now, just for this week and next week, it's strictly hype play at this point. Right now, so put yourself in a position where you're happy, you can get out and maybe get back in, but I would, it's the longer it goes on, it's going to be dangerous. And some of you are already in major profit zone. I think, well, a lot of us are, I'm talking to myself here. We were buying in at 30, 31, 35 bucks, 37 bucks not long ago. So, this right now is a great position where people can find themselves in some, in great profit zone right now. So, friends, like I said, I didn't want to talk about that too much because I've already been talking about Truth Social here, and I know you guys don't want to hear me yap about it more, but I thought it was a good day. I thought the fact that it remained right under this $40 mark, and even trickling over that after market closes here, is a really good position. XRP. I don't talk about crypto a lot on this channel because crypto and stocks, it's like water and wine. Just believe it or not, a lot of people don't mix them up together, and that it's crazy that they don't, but they don't. So XRP, this isn't me saying like XRP is going to be the new world currency or anything like that. I'm just strictly following breadcrumbs with it right now. I think obviously I've been with XRP for years now, probably like a lot of people. Ripple, following the whole thing, what they're trying to do, what essentially Brad Garlinghouse has been trying to do with Ripple, and XRP being attached to that conversation 100%. Right now with XRP, this is the longest XRP has held this mid $2 range here. This is the longest we have ever seen this. XRP now is trying to get into a $3 zone. And it looks like by inauguration, XRP could be at a $3 position. That is a very real thing that looks like it could be happening right now. So we know, here's breadcrumbs of what we know, okay? We know that Trump knows what Ripple XRP is, okay? We know that Trump and Brad Garlinghouse have been meeting. They've had 2 dinners together, 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and they have shared details of what they want to do with, crypto, Bitcoin, XRP, who knows. And Trump has come out recently, he's come out said it, but recently too, where he said the first day in office, he wants to write in laws, bills for crypto, which we've never seen, ever. So that automatically could be someone lighting a fuse on crypto, all crypto in general. So XRP has the potential to run just the $3 here, which we've seen before, has the potential to run to $3, just off of FOMO hype, people just pushing it. And it looks like it's trying to. It looks like it's actually happening here right now. So, and that's crypto in general. Crypto is steadily going back up right now. So it's a really good situation. With that, I'm drinking the juice a little bit that Ripple, something here is going to happen. I don't necessarily know that it's going to be the new world currency. Who knows? But could they figure out something to use Ripple for maybe what it was built for, or some, reverse it into something else that they've come up with? Who knows? We know Elon loves crypto in general, but it is a very interesting situation where we could be on the precipice of something forming here, and I think it's a very interesting thing that is unfolding in front of us, where I think a lot of us this could be a situation where we tell our grandkids about, where we remember certain things happening with just crypto in general. So that's kind of my theory right now with XRP. I get comments all the time on XRP. I'm still holding XRP. I'm not selling my XRP, and I don't think a lot of people are selling XRP. I think the conversation is a lot more bullish on XRP than bearish at this point, and that's a completely different situation comment right there than we were having 2 months ago, 3 months ago. People were like, if you talked about XRP on a platform, TikTok, YouTube, you were being ridiculed essentially. So now, I have seen people who I never thought in a million years would be positive on XRP, and now the XRP is doing what it's doing. Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, it's a whole different tone out there right now with what's going, because it's like, Okay, this is something actually is in the works. We don't know what, but something is happening here. All right, last but not least here, SoundHound. And SoundHound is essentially, he's doing what I thought it was going to do, and I'm glad about that. I think this is good. I think this is good. I think this is a healthy situation that we're watching unfold because, listen, I had been bullish on SoundHound here. A lot of 2024, I was telling people like, hey, you need to look at this, you need to buy it, whatnot. And I had my price target on SoundHound was like, 10 to 15 bucks, easily 20 bucks later in 2025 here. But obviously, SoundHound, it got caught up in hype, motion, everything going on, and it ran up to almost $25. Okay, well, that's great. That's great. Now people have taken profit. The market has found pushback, and SoundHound is trickling back down to some reality prices here. And this is good. This isn't bad. So, SoundHound more than likely is going to hold this $8 to $12 position it's going to find itself in until we get to these next quarterlies to seal up 2024 and really tell us how well this year went with SoundHound, which we're expecting it to still be good. We're expecting these next quarterlies to be good. But on top of that, I still believe that SoundHound is a wild card. That's something, could happen here where it could just get some kind of life-changing deal. That is a very real situation that can unfold here with SoundHound. So I do believe SoundHound could bleed a little bit more here. I don't know that it will be in the next 2 weeks. But I'm almost suspicious of February is going to be a little bit of a sell-off in the market. Maybe, because I think we're about to go into some big push with a lot of things in the market here. Hype, everyone's happy, Trump's coming in, it's money, ringing the bell, blah, blah, blah. And, a lot of things are just going to hold positions but move up in positions too. So SoundHound could easily move back to a $14, $15 position here, or it could trickle back down to like a, $8, $9, $10 range here. I don't think that's too much out of the realm right now, because I think at this point investors are like, okay, we're fine with these prices if SoundHound can produce this next earnings really good to beat expectations, and we want to see some more deals, which I think we're going to see more deals very, very soon with SoundHound. So I'm still very much bullish on SoundHound that it's going to have a tremendous year, no doubt about it. I think investors right now, they're taking profit. They're getting a little scared. People are, putting money here, there, elsewhere, and we're just watching this move around a little bit. So I think it's still a very, very good company. That's the main thing. It's a good company that's doing well right now. It's bringing in money. It's paying off debt. Is it the biggest, best AI stock out there? Not even in the book of it. Okay, it's not even in that realm, but it's doing great for what it is, and it's beating a lot of other AI stocks that are on the struggle bus. And that's when we talk about like Big Bear AI. Big Bear, I'm honestly proud of it. It's holding this $3 position, which is really interesting. I think the last time I talked about Big Bear, I was like, I wouldn't be surprised to see it sell back down to like 250 zone. I still wouldn't, but it is holding this, it's trying to get back to this like 350 range. And honestly, that's fine. That is fine. I'm not expecting much out of Big Bear right now. The fact that it's holding this above $2 range anywhere in that, I'm happy as a peach. That is amazing to me that it's doing that. So we could just see it fluctuate from $3 to $5 here. Who knows? It could move to $5 here sooner than later just off some hype. But like SoundHound, Big Bear more than SoundHound needs to really execute quarterlies. It needs to do something really good here to even keep this $3 range where it's at. So friends, I'm going to shut up now, and I do wish all of you best of luck out there. Be careful with DJT. I think there's going to be a lot of money coming in there. Obviously, we're going to do very well off of it. And, XRP, I think you're about to see a lot more movement in XRP. And SoundHound, I'm bullish on SoundHound the whole year. I think SoundHound's going to have a very good year. I think it will probably come later in the year. Probably like summer, we'll really know a lot more. I think SoundHound needs to finish up this last quarterly, get into another quarterly into this year, really see what's going on. And I think that's where the bigger numbers will come and sustain, hold them. That's kind of what we're looking at right now with SoundHound. So friends, take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Bye everyone.